Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys my items that I bought at Mount Vernon, Virginia. So we went to the East Coast and we stayed there for a week, and we went to and then we drove to Maryland, and then we went to Mount Vernon, Virginia to see George Washington's house. So I'm gonna show you guys of what I got at the East Coast, and some of the items I got, and I did get one of the items, and I do have one item that I got at, but there is one item I didn't get in Mount Vernon, but but I but I did buy it at some different East Coast state. So I'm gonna show you guys my Mount Vernon stuff first, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I got at the other East Coast state. So here, so here, so this is the United States flag I got from Mount Vernon, and this one is the one that has the 50 stars, which stands for the 50 states of the United States of America. And and I also got this. This here is the United this here is the United that is also the United States flag. This was the old United States flag that was from that was used in the 1700s, and at that and these stars stand for the 13 states. Before, it used to be the 13 British colonies, but when America was fighting against Britain, they wanted to be independent from Britain, and they wanted to call the 13 British colonies the 13 states. So that's and so and I did learn that in Mount Vernon, and I did learn that when I was in Mount Vernon, I there was an American flag that had the British. There was an American flag that had the British flag over here, and that was during the time when America was ruled by British law. But and then when the Americans wanted to be independent from the British law, they changed it to this. So yeah, so this is the old American flag from the 1700s, and it has the 13 stars that stands for the 13 states, also known as the 13 colonies. So here's another one that I got. This is a DVD that I got at the Mount Vernon gift shop, and this movie is about George Washington, and it says "We fight to be free." It's about Yeah, so this movie is about George Washington, and it's a really good movie too, and it shows his life. So this is the movie of George Washington, and and in the back it has the red coats, and it shows the pictures of the red coats and George Washington wearing the blue coat, and right here that's an American Indian, and also and I also got this. This is a book of George Washington, and I'm actually really excited to read about this for the in the next when the new school year comes, because right now because right now I am on summer break, but I think but I'm gonna start school around August, I think. Yeah, so I got this book, so I'm really excited to read this book about George Washington and how his life was. And yeah, and it even has the picture of him, of George Washington. And I really and lastly but not least, I got this little cannon that I got from the Mount Vernon gift shop, and this here and this was and and this is the kind of cannon they were using in during the Revolutionary War. Okay, so that's all my stuff. So that's all the stuff I got from Mount Vernon. So now I'm gonna show you guys my other DVD that I got from the other East Coast states. From the other East Coast state. So here we have Woman in Gold. I found this when we were at a gas station in the East Coast. I don't know which state we were in. I think we were in Connecticut or something, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, I think we were in Connecticut or maybe Massachusetts. And I got and this and I was looking at the DVDs and I found this movie called Woman in Gold. And this movie is about the Holocaust and it's based on a true story of a woman named Maria Altman who had a pi- who lived in Austria, and her home was occupied by the Nazis during World War II, and she ran and her husband ran away from America to ran I mean America I mean I meant to say ran away from Austria. Yeah, they ran away from Austria so they could avoid the war and the Nazi occupation in Austria. And she had, and in the book of and it's also about, in the movie is also about Maria Altman, who was trying to get back the painting of her Aunt Adele Bloch-Bauer, and she was covered in, and the picture of her aunt was covered in gold, and she had that in her house in Austria for a very long time, and then the Nazis took it in, and then the Nazis took it in the night when her home got when the Block Bauer's home got occupied by the Nazis. So yeah, so so I'm really excited to watch this. I haven't watched this yet, but at the same time, I really love history, and history is like my favorite subject in school. So I'm also really excited to read this book about George Washington, because I love all kinds of history dates, like all kinds of history centuries. So I'm going to close the vlog now, and if you guys are brand new to this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can get notified on YouTube videos I post, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later!